Hey guys, so we about to have us a little conversation real quick. I'm at the airport, so y'all gonna hear a little bit of noise. Hopefully my microphone is working.
Should I go through ID instead?
But yesterday I put up a post, and I love my followers. Let me tell you why. Because y'all think everything that happens has something to do with me. The post was actually 4 years ago, and I just reshared it because I liked it. It came up in my timeline, so I said, let me go ahead and reshare it. But I said, let me go ahead and reshare it. So, what happened? The post said rejection. It was about rejection, and
I guess I could have flew Frontier.
I've dealt a lot with rejection. This is an early morning conversation. I am basically in the airport waiting a couple of hours so I can get on my plane. I'm on my way to Houston. I'm leaving Atlanta right now. I had a layover in Atlanta, so I'm on my way from Canada to Atlanta by myself. But no, I'm not going to Houston by myself. Houston is actually going to be with some friends. Houston is going to be with my nieces and stuff of sort. But anyway, so I'm trying to get to the post, guys, what I put up. The post said, drum roll, the hardest thing to deal with is rejection. I know it all too well. I dealt with my share. Rejected by family, friends, men I felt was true, jobs, you name it. I never understood why I took rejection so hard. So it went on to say a couple of things like that, and then the ending was, hold on, I ain't gonna do the ending. Yesterday I listened to a sermon that summed it up. Pride. Often we think since we're well qualified, saved, resourceful, or whatever it is that we bring to the table, that we should automatically be picked for the job. Get over yourself, Nora. That's what I had to tell myself. This was 4 years ago, guys, okay? Life is not all about me. Jesus sent his 12 disciples. So Jesus sent his 12 disciples out, right? And he said, y'all gonna go to these people's door, y'all gonna knock, and they ain't gonna want y'all to come in. Y'all gonna go to these people's door, they ain't gonna believe who I am. They're not gonna believe a whole lot of stuff, but I'm gonna tell you what, do not argue with these people, do not fuss with these people, do not fight with these people. Wipe your feet, move around, and count it a blessing. So that's kind of what I put on there. Hold on, it says slow connection. Let me see if I can get on the airport Wi-Fi. Hold on, guys. Wi-Fi, so it should be, let me see, sign into, hold on y'all, I'm coming. I'm so sorry, I'm back. So anyway, for where I left off at, I let some of y'all know that it's noisy out here because I'm actually at the airport, so I have my microphone on, so if you hear me, I am happy that you hear me. But anyway, so it summed up rejection, and rejection is more so of a pride thing. Rejection is not always bad. Rejection is not always bad. And as I read down that post, I read so many different people say, you know, I don't know how you were rejected, and you're beautiful, and this, that. Beauty means nothing when it comes to being rejected. Beauty means nothing when it comes to God protecting who you are, whose you are. Because sometimes rejection has to come in order to get you out of harm's way, get you out of some things that might go wrong if you continue in that direction. So I dealt with a situation where someone was rejected, and I hate it. Because I would never want in a million years for someone to hurt because of feeling less than or feeling inadequate, and then reading different things that people write when they say, you know, a person was their peace. A person can never be my peace. A person can never be my joy. You can add to my joy. You can add to my peace. You cannot disturb my peace. But to actually me label you as my peace, no, I ain't going to do that. Label you as my joy, I'm not going to do that. God is my joy. God is my peace. You are not going to interrupt my peace and add to my joy. That's about it. But no, we like to think rejection is always something bad. Sometimes you got to go through some stuff in order to have a testimony. Sometimes you got to go through some stuff in order to promote you to the next level. Sometimes you got to go through some stuff in order to get to the person who is for you. Sometimes you got to go through your stuff, because building your character is all in these rejections. Everything that happens during your rejection is building your character. You are unique. You are different. And I would rather my own self be what people consider lonely before I'm miserable with somebody doing me wrong, somebody treating me less than, somebody putting themselves before me. And I don't mind self-preservation. But when you get to the point in life where self-preservation is all you know, and you don't look out for whoever else you're with, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. And it takes a real woman or a real man to actually be gentle with other people's feelings, to actually be concerned about the way I say it take a real woman, a real man, but it just takes a real person, a person with a real heart. That's what it takes. And I went through some stuff, and I don't mind sharing what I go through, because I done been, when I tell y'all I done been through some changes. I'm not sad either, so I don't want y'all thinking that, but I done been through some changes. And to me, the only way to get through a heartbreak is to pray. The only way to get through a heartbreak is keep yourself going. But when I have a heartbreak, what I learned to do is let go of what broke my heart. Like, some of us sometimes try to hold on to things that break our heart, and you continue to get your heart broken because you're continuing to hold on to the source that made your heart hurt. That's crazy as hell to me. You broke my heart, but I'm going to keep myself in your hands so you can continue to break my heart? That ain't how I roll. And I just wish some people, women and men, would actually love themselves a little more. Look a little deeper in self and see what you're missing. And then when you tell a person all your little intimate secrets and your details about your life, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's relationship, you tell this person your intimate secrets about your life. You tell them what your hang-ups are, what your positives, what's your negatives, and they take your negatives and do the same thing. They do the same thing. Maybe it's a different form, maybe it's a different name, but they do the exact same thing that broke your heart before. It's just in a whole new relationship. Man, move around. And I am talking to people. I am talking to people. And they say, Nora, why are you single? Because I don't put up with stuff. I don't put up with stuff that makes no sense. I don't put up with people that don't care about my feelings. I don't put up with people that don't respect my feelings, because me, myself, I try to respect everybody's feelings. I try to respect whatever you're going through. I try to respect your livelihood. I try to respect all of that. So when I'm rejected, I brush my feet off and keep it moving. I don't got to sit around and continue to be rejected by the same person, by the same job, by the same situation. I'm not going to do it. And to me, it's almost like the definition of insanity, continuing to do the same thing over and over and over and getting the same result. That's crazy. So when you get to a situation like that, maybe that means, okay, it's time to analyze me. It's time to see what I'm doing wrong. It's time to see what I'm attracting, what I pull in, what kind of bad vibes I'm sending out to get bad vibes in. And it ain't always you sending bad vibes out. It's you sending your vulnerability out, and you allowing people to see where they can hit you at, your weak point. Oh, she weak right here. Let me hit her right here. He weak right here. Let me say this to him. Y'all, rejection ain't always something that's supposed to hurt. Rejection is often. So let me tell you. Not too long ago, this man came in my house to fix a plug in my bathroom. And the plug had a little switch on it. Can y'all hear me? Good morning, good morning, good morning. The plug had a little switch on it. And it was called, I think, a GFI switch or something to that sort. Y'all, I'm so comfortable, it's ridiculous. I got my little outfit from Ross. But the plug was a GFI switch. And on a GFI switch, if there's too much electricity or if there's water or anything bad going into that GFI switch, it shuts down that part of the electric system in my house. So the bathroom GFI switch had went out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But the bathroom GFI switch had went out. So when the man came to fix it, he explained to me that it's not bad. I just have to switch to GFI because something is trying to enter into my home through that switch. Like too much voltage, too much something. And it's going to shut down my main fuse box. And y'all know I always find something to do with something. So I couldn't help but think about it in my life. Okay. If somebody continues to hit in all these places, and every time they hit, it hurts. That's your GFI switch stopping it. I'm letting you feel this pain. I'm letting you feel this rejection. I'm letting you feel this avoidance because I don't want to break your heart. So all these little things that come up in your situation, in your job, in your relationship, in your family, in your friends, all these little things that pop up, it's because it's just a warning sign. Before I actually break your heart, I'm going to give you these warnings. I'm going to give you these warnings. I'm going to let you know that it's some trouble ahead. So I'm going to protect your heart. I'm going to protect your heart, and I'm going to break it now. But some of us don't listen. And we steady try to get past those little things that we call red flags now. But we try to get past those little things that are actually going to break your heart. Thank you, Bragway. These are my products. I like these too. Thank you. They dirty. But I ain't have nothing to clean them with. I tried to clean them with my pants, but that ain't quite work. But no, I'm just telling y'all, sometimes you got to take the heartbreak for what it is. You got to take the rejection for what it is. It's God's way of protecting you from things that are not meant for you. Things that are not good enough for you. Things that make no sense in your life. Get out and do something. It ain't bad to be by yourself. It ain't bad to be it ain't bad to be rejected. Rejection helps. It might suck, but it helps. Can you imagine going through life in a miserable situation that you're in, going through life with a false sense of peace, going through life with a person who does not value you, and you're wasting all of your years on this person, place, or thing. Reject me early. Reject me early. Reject me real early, because I don't I don't get off on pain. Anyway, I'm on my way to Houston. And I just want you to love on yourself today. Dad, you wanna run away and get married? I just told you rejection ain't a bad thing. You don't know what's rejecting you right now. Them airplanes flying over y'all. I'm about to hit this road again. But God heals a broken heart. God heals situations. I wish not just a heartbreak, but from even jobs where I felt like the job was going to be my lifelong career, and I was let go, and that hurt. And then God showed me better. God said, okay, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do this for you. And he continued to do, because I put my hand in his hand. I quit worrying about the things that didn't make sense. The things that I was rejected for. The things that... Thank you, Troy. Have I ever rejected someone? Yes. And I rejected someone for many reasons. Many reasons. I rejected someone because I wasn't adequate at one time. I knew that if I continued in that relationship, it would only be toxic for him. Exactly, Alton. But I realized it would be toxic for him. Like, I wasn't in the right mindset. I wasn't in the right space. I wasn't in the right place to actually give him the love that he needed, and I knew it. So when I rejected him, it wasn't that I told him this, because people don't believe that. They don't believe that it's not you, it's me thing. But no, sometimes it's not you, it's me. So yeah, I have rejected people. I have done my share of wrongs. Bad way, cut it out. I did not reject you. We just have not hit at the same place at the same time. But no. So whatever you're going through today, pray about it. It ain't not one pain in this world that God can't heal. And if you don't believe in God, whatever your higher power is, thank you, Cecil. But whatever your higher power is, then I expect for you to grasp hold to it. Whatever your peace source is, and your peace source better not being a man, better not being a woman, better not being something that can die. You got to hold on to God's unchanging hand. It's a certain peace that he brings that is totally different from any other peace that I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And I done went through some heartbreaks without God, and I done went through some heartbreaks with God. Going through heartbreaks with God, it seemed like I don't bleed as long. It seemed like I don't hurt as bad. It seemed like I don't cry as much, because I know who is for me, and I know God loves me. So that'd be enough for me a lot of times. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go, because I gotta go talk to YouTube. Me and YouTube get along a little bit better sometime when it comes to these types of videos. But nah, just FYI, rejection ain't the worst thing you can actually come by. You can come by a long situation, a long situation in life. I gave somebody years of my life that I seen the red flags. I seen the disappointments. I seen the disrespect. I seen all of it. And I stayed until I couldn't stay no longer. Because at some point in your life, God will make you release what is hurting you. Now, if they hurting you, they already trying to release you. It's already a rejection. But at some point in life, when you continue to hold on, something will happen. And do not waste your years. I'm 51 years old. Ain't no way in the hell I'm going to waste my years on someone who does not respect me. Someone who does not care about my well-being. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. And that's woman or man, because sometimes it seems like I be talking to the women all the time. But no, I'm talking to the men too, because like I said, I've had my share of times when I rejected people because I wasn't ready. So rejection is not about you. It is not about you. Sometimes people reject you because you got some quirks and things that they don't like. It's not something that you got to be doing wrong. Somebody gonna like your quirks. Somebody gonna like the little. Somebody gonna help you unpack your baggage. Somebody gonna do that for you. And I'd rather sit alone than allow somebody to play to play on my top, to play over my head, to take time from someone who could be loving me 100%. I don't need no part-time love. I don't need no. Nah, them days over. Them days was when I was a kid. Okay, so Dahu said, I think I read that right. If you learn from it, it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. Hey, Dwayne, I ain't seen you in forever. It's not a waste of time if you learn from it. It's a waste of time if you know it and you have to keep repeating the same lesson. Why would you have to keep repeating the same lesson when you see the same signs? You see the same situations. You feel the same heartbreak. You feel the same rejection. But you keep going. That's the waste of time. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to drag this thing out. That's like, and I always tell people, holding on to a riding car. You getting drugged by a car, but you going to hold on. You ain't going to heal till you let go. But see, I got this something in me. Somebody told me I got like this male something in me where I know how to shut down. I know how to stop. When gold just ain't going for me, when gold just ain't right for me, I know how to stop. Because one thing I'm going to do is protect this right here. This, oh yeah, first and foremost, I'm going to protect my heart. And if I let anybody disturb that, it ain't on them. Can't nobody really do you wrong. Can't nobody. Disappointment is what you expected out of someone. People don't disappoint you. Your expectations of people disappoint you. What you think a person, who you think a person is, what you think their worth is, what you think they would and would not do, what you think their character is. Those are the things that disrespect you because you put your mind in a place where they aren't. You made them someone who they are incapable of being. So nobody disappointed you. You disappointed yourself by thinking highly of a person that did not deserve those thoughts. That's what it is. So quit going around here being mad at people and be mad at yourself for expecting something that they couldn't give you. Rejection is not a bad thing. I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off today because I have nothing but time. My plane don't leave till 9:30. And look like I tried to set this up with the whole flow. Y'all see the flow with the outfit. Y'all, this outfit so god doggone comfortable. It came from Ross. It was like $8, but it's just like a little. The thing breathable. It's like real nice. And I got my little slides on and pull my hair up in a bun. And we outside. And this lipstick, y'all, this from yesterday. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but it's like a 24-hour lipstick, so you can wash your face and everything, you can eat and you can do everything and it won't go away. So I need some stuff to actually take the lipstick off, and I didn't pack it with me. Usually I have some Vaseline or something to take it off, but I just woke up like this with a mouth full of lipstick. But anyway, what y'all want to talk about? Troy, thank you, baby. Dwayne, you needed this morning. I think I needed it too. So when that post popped up in my news feed, you know, the memories. Sometimes you don't want to always see the memories. And I seen the memories, and the memories from 4 years ago. So when it said rejection, but not a picture I thought was pretty. Now, so I used a different picture. Thank you, Boat Right. But no, it popped up in my memory about, in my Facebook memories about rejection. So I said, well, let me throw this. Now, a lot of times I be putting stuff out that be old. Everything don't be new. Everything don't be new. Oh, Dwayne, you all right. But no, everything don't be new. Just protect your heart. Protect who you are. Because it takes so long to build this person. It took me so long to be this person. To be this person that I love. This person that I admire. If you don't love yourself, if you don't admire yourself, don't let nobody trick you into believing that you self-centered. If you love yourself, if you admire yourself. If you don't love yourself and admire yourself, you can't teach nobody else how to love you. You can't teach nobody else how to respect you. Because you don't love yourself, you don't respect yourself, so nobody else, they're going to follow suit with whatever you do. So no, it took me some years to get to this point in my life. So if you've gotten to a point in your life where you have accomplished some of the things that you wanted to accomplish. You have experienced some of the things you wanted to experience. You've experienced some things that you didn't want to experience. Hey, Pearlie, you experienced some things that you, hey, Mala, you didn't want to experience. If you have gotten to this point in your life, I'm 51. So I ain't talking to you young folks, okay? I made mistakes up until I was about 20, 25, 30 that was okay to make. Between 30 and 40, you should really, really, really be learning. Like, you should know, good morning, Eric, home team. But 30 and 40, you should know, this got to end. This right here, I'm going into my real life adult years. At the age of 50, ain't no way in hell you supposed to be putting up with nothing. Nothing. When I say nothing, exactly. So y'all see, Corbin, boy, I'm telling you, you could have said that no better. Do not be mad at a clown for being a clown. Be mad at yourself because you keep going to the circus. I ain't say that, he said it. I ain't say it, he said it. But no, that's the truth. So you can't be mad. You can't be disappointed. Some things you just got to like the 12 disciples. Dust your feet and call it a testimony. But don't let nobody dog you. Don't let nobody hurt you. Don't let nobody put you in a man, people will dog you and sleep good at night. People will do you wrong and sleep peaceful. And you sitting over there tossing and turning because you hurting. Pearlie, how long did it take me to know when I love myself? Okay. So I'm glad I don't know how to answer this question in the short form, so I don't got nothing but time. So when I started loving myself, I had been through some heartbreaks, and I had been through some times where I really felt like the best thing I could do was just disappear. I don't want to say pass away. I want to say disappear. But one day I got up and I looked in the mirror and I had on some clothes that looked a mess. I mean, they looked a mess. They were like clothes that you can paint in, clothes that you can bleach in, clothes, you know. And I looked at myself and I said, you look a mess. And tears came out my eye. And oh my God, I could feel it like it was yesterday. And tears came out my eye because as bad as I was looking, it's as bad as I felt. So I went through my house and I threw away everything in my house that can make me look a mess, that can make me feel a mess. Because you know, they say sometimes you look how you feel. But people say you cannot change from the outside in. You got to change from the inside out. But that is not true. So to me, it's not true. So I started dressing up every day like I had something to do. And then when I started dressing up, people started looking at me different. People started talking to me different. So now the more they looking and talking to me different, it's feeding my mind, it's feeding my heart, it's feeding my self-esteem. And then the more they say, I have to look at myself, and I'm praying and I'm talking to God, and God is like, Nora, you are so much more than the human eye can see. So the every day I'm walking in affirmation. I'm walking in love, and I'm walking in loving myself. You have to learn how to love yourself. You got to learn how to love people. You don't love people by mistake. You set your mind to love people. When you find somebody you like, you say you gonna work on this love. You gonna make this love work. So you got to make this love work for yourself. You got to actually love yourself. You got to go out and do things. I went to Canada. Okay? But in Canada, I went places alone. And when I went places alone, I had fun with Nora Potts. So if you don't have nobody else to do nothing with, get out and do it by yourself. And once you start leaving and seeing, okay, I can have fun by myself. I went to Niagara Falls. I got on a little boat by myself and did all this stuff by myself. And I enjoy Nora Potts. I enjoy Tisa. So the more you start dealing with yourself, go to the movies, walk in the park, talk to yourself. Don't talk to yourself in front of people because they're going to think you're crazy. So don't do that. Or make sure you got a camera like this for the people down there who know that I'm talking on the camera. I'm talking on the camera. But it takes some time to learn to love yourself. And then after you start building it, it's like an exercise. The more you start loving yourself, the more you get in tune with who you are, whose you are. The more you get in tune to who you are and whose you are and your value, then every day it's going to increase. Just like when you exercise. Every time you pick up a weight, you get a little bit stronger. Every time you do something different, you get a little bit stronger. So every day, keep adding stuff into your I love me exercise. I love me exercise. And then you'll see you'll get to a point. And I can't say I have gotten to the point. Don't get me wrong, I love me some me. But I know there's so much more to Nora Potts. There's so much more to what I bring to this world. There's so much more to what I bring to my family. So much more what I bring to my friends. So every day I'm going to walk in love. Every day I'm going to walk in peace. I'm not going to find nobody to be my peace. I'm not going to find nobody to love me. If I don't attract love, it ain't for me. Because I walk in love. I talk in love. I'm about love. I pray for love. I pray for people. So I have to attract good people. And if I don't attract good people, I dust my feet and keep it moving. I keep it going. I'm not going to sit there and cry about spilled milk. Why? I'm the prize. You're the prize. And I'm not saying whoever you dating ain't the prize. He might be the prize, but you are the prize. If your mate can look at you and not say you the prize, then you might have to reevaluate it. Because I'm going to look at my dude and I'll be like, you know what, you the prize, but he better tell me I'm the prize. Not that I got problems. Not that I need to seek help. Not none of that crazy stuff. No, don't get me wrong. I might have problems. I might need to seek help because I ain't been wrapped too tight. But if they can't love who I am becoming, where I'm headed, there's somebody down that road that can love me. There's somebody down that road who appreciates me. What do I do for exercise? Read and travel alone and more. No, for exercise, I pray. You mean exercise for my love, my self-love? I pray. I talk to God a lot. Because talking to people, when I start asking people about my worth, they're going to tell me what they think I'm worth. I don't want to know what people think I'm worth. I want to know what God thinks I'm worth. And then I'm going to implement that in my life. So once I know how God feels about me, and you will never know, because eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, and the heart of man have not experienced what God has. So once you start talking to God, and you got to love God. Don't be talking to God and you don't know him and you don't love him, okay? So if y'all listening to this and you don't really love God, this bot ain't for you. Because everything I talk about is through God. But I pray every morning. I talk to God every day. Troy, yeah, I'm attracted to you, baby. I don't even know you. But no, I talk to God every day. So a lot of my exercise to self-love is telling myself who I am. And not telling myself who I am, but asking God to show me. I pray. Did you pray and have a great dream last night? You prayed. Did I pray and have a great dream? No, I ain't had no great dream last night. Pearly. I went to sleep and I slept good. And I woke up this morning at 6:30 to catch this plane right here. But no, sometimes y'all just got to reevaluate your life. You're at the crossroad. Look at the fork in the road. Which way do I go? And you don't always go the way of the most traveled, because that ain't always the right way for you. God got better ways, and it might be the road by yourself. But you just got to learn to take it. That's it. I'm going to let y'all go. These planes going over, and me and YouTube got a date. Because YouTube be woke. Hey, Dookie. Me and YouTube got a date. And I'm going to go over there and talk to them people. Meet me in Houston. I was supposed to meet somebody in Houston. Oh, Kenneth, you ain't prayed in a long time. Well, this is a good time to pray. Kenneth, this is a good time for you to pray. That it's been brought to your attention that you ain't prayed in a long time. And you don't always got to pray and ask for things, because sometimes you don't even know what to ask for. I pray open prayers before God. Whatever you see fit for me, do it. God, whatever you see fit for me, let me be open and available and in position to receive whatever you have for me. God, whatever you want for me in my life, I'm here. I'm here for it. So sometimes you don't have to have Kenneth, it's hard from you. Good morning, Jamila. Girl, I be listening to all your stuff. Y'all, if y'all want to hear some inspirational stuff, Jamila right there, she be on one. And I love her. Her testimony is beautiful. Jamila, you ought to really tell your testimony. And she's so pretty, y'all. She is beautiful. She don't even look like everything she's been through. And I'm not the one to talk her testimony, but Jamila. And she supports me. So y'all know anybody that support me. It's hard for you to pray in anger. I don't get it. My grandmother used to tell me, when you can't pray, just sing. And if you can't sing, just lift your hands. You're welcome, Jamila. Just lift your hands. Because He knows. God knows your heart. You don't even have to say, good morning, Vince Slow. You don't even have to say what's going on to God, because He already knows. Sometimes He likes for you to say it. He likes for you to confess out of your mouth. But sometimes when it hurt too bad to even speak, it hurt too bad to even say something. It's a song called Lord, You Taught Me to Sing Hallelujah. It's called Hallelujah, but it's Lord, You Taught Me to Sing Hallelujah anyhow. Like, no matter what's going on, anyhow, I'm going to sing hallelujah. No matter what the situation is, anyhow, I'm going to sing. I'm going to praise you. I'm going to be grateful for whatever the day has to bring. Kenneth Cook, you got a lot of anger? Then talk to God about it. Tell God to clean your heart. Because one thing I do know is God will harden your heart. So if you angry, He will harden your heart with anger. If you continue on, then He will strengthen your heart. So when they say harden your heart, it means strengthen your heart. So if you have love, if you want to practice love and have love flow out your heart, He's going to strengthen your heart to love. So the more you put something on your heart, that's what God's going to strengthen. So I asked God to strengthen my heart with love. I used to be angry. Kenneth, I'm glad you're thinking about my words. I'm glad you're thinking about my words. But on a broader thing, it would be so kind, so good, and I'm not being funny, if you go ahead on and log off and go pray. Because this conversation didn't come to you by chance. This conversation did not come to you by chance. For you to say, thank you, Vance, thank you so much. But for you to come here and say that you have not talked to God, you are angry, You don't got to tell me that. So you think you said that to me? No, you said that because God wanted me to redirect you. He wanted me to redirect you. He wanted me to tell you to go ahead on over there to your little corner spot. Log off. Shut down from the world. See, a lot of time we get up early in the morning and we get on social media and we think that you filling your head with the nonsense. You filling with your head of things that can't help you. So normally in the morning, I haven't done it in the last couple of mornings. That's probably why hell trying to hit me from every week and lean aside. Hell ain't trying to hit me. I'm lying. Because I done had me a good old time. Y'all, I was in Canada. I had a time. My layover was a little rough. But I had a time in Canada. I had a good time. But we log on to social media and we don't get in tune with the Creator. Early in the morning, God gave us a breath of life. And we get up and we get on social media. We don't say thank you. We go to the bathroom. We use the bathroom, come back, be right on your phone. Pick up your phone at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to roll over and look at your phone and go back to sleep. And then you wonder why your life full of hell? Because you on this little social media thing all the time. Every time you turn around, that's where we at. It's real life out here. It's real life situations out here that need your attention. God needs your attention. God needs to talk to you. You have a good day too, Mr. Cook. Amen. All right, Mr. Cook, keep in touch. Tell me how it goes. Thank you so much. Inbox me. We'll pray one day. I'm serious too. Yeah, I'm serious. Anyway, guys, it was good talking to y'all. And thank you so much for the stars, Vinslow. Yeah. So if y'all ain't following me, go ahead and push the follow button. I'll be your friend. And good talk, sis. You brought me back. Sometimes we can't see the forest for the trees. Amen. Much needed and received on this end. Travel safe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But if y'all ain't following me, please follow. If you want to subscribe, we can talk. See, I don't be talking to people all the time. Then y'all wonder why I don't talk, because I got a whole section where you can talk at on my subscription side. And then if you aren't following me on YouTube, I usually do these talks on YouTube. I don't normally do them on Facebook. Looking through how you get monetized and stuff of sort, I have noticed what platform works best for what things. This, what I'm doing now, does not work well on Facebook, because Facebook attention span is about this short. YouTube has a broader attention span. They don't mind 30-45 minutes of conversation. They don't mind podcasts. They don't mind stuff of sort. That's YouTube. So I normally do these types of things on YouTube. So that's why I keep saying I'm going to YouTube. But today I just felt it in my spirit to leave it here. To do it here. I'm not going to leave it here. I'm going to do it here. But love on yourself. Pray. And travel a little more like me. I'll see y'all later.